All right, totally buenos dias, everybody, to another traveling Costa Rica vlog here today. We are in Liberia. We're going to be doing a budget-friendly tour of this area. Going to be checking out some accommodations and a river that you can swim at totally for free. So we are just outside of the Liberia International Airport, just about 10 minutes down the road that way. This is the main city square here. So this is where we'll be starting the tour. In fact, the accommodations are just around the corner here, off to the right. We'll check out the church, and then we'll get in the car and drive, I think it's about 10 minutes from here, to the river, the Rio Colorado, where we're going to get in the water and do a live water test. So guys, I'm going to be enjoying this coffee here, courtesy of Jackie. Thank you so much for buying me 10 coffees. Wow, 10 coffees. I can assure you I'm going to drink every drop of them. So thanks so much for that, and for the kind words about the videos, especially in Playa del Coco, the beaches. Guys, I will put a link on the screen right now. You can scan with your phone code if you want to throw me a coffee for doing these walking, talking tours. And throughout the video, if I mention anything, I'll put the links in the description below as well. Now, while I finish the coffee, let's have the first sip here. Let's have the first sip. Oh, delicious. Black and strong, just like I like it. Guys, well, let's talk about how to get here to this location from the airport. So you'll probably start your vacation at the Liberia International Airport and head along the well-paved road. You can rent your car, do an airport transfer, or take the bus right in to Liberia, past the main highway, just about a 10-minute drive. All right, and that will bring you right to the city square, right here in the center of town by the church. So we'll actually walk around here in a second. I'll show you guys the accommodations first, but I'll kind of get a different angle to show it, so you can clearly and plainly see where it is. So guys, it's called Hotel Primavera. So if you want to stay here, you look for Monge with all their motorcycles out front. And I bet they have BC Motos too, super sick. And look for this little alleyway right here. But it's honestly a good value, guys. I'm going to show you the spot, and then we're going to talk about how much I paid. So that's what you're going to look for. And I wanted to show you that from that angle, because it can sneak up on you. And honestly, I've stayed at Hotel Primavera probably 10 times. While I'm coming through Liberia looking for places to film. Super, super good budget-friendly option. There's the church right there. We'll go over there in a second. So it can be maybe a bit deceiving, the entranceway here. Now, one thing I'll say is that every time I'm staying here, it seems that there's like corporate vehicles. So this is maybe the place where, you know, linesmen or whatever kind of stay, like corporate stuff. This is the sign in right here. This is where you get your keys. So I booked this on Expedia. And we'll talk about the price when I leave. You guys let me know what you think the price is when we do the tour. So it's like a motel. It's like a motel. And here's the car. Here's the Chariot, guys. Look at the shape of it. It's beat up. The bumper got ripped off. The bumper got ripped off when I was going to Nosara. What else is going on here? It failed the inspection, so I had to like kind of glue it back together. And I got hit by a bus recently in San Jose. You can see right there. Hit by a bus. It ripped the bumper off. I don't know what's going on with that. I got a phone call the other day. I got to go to court or something like this. Got hit by a bus. So that's fun. So guys, you get a little key, of course. Of course you get a little key. And I'll try to open it. So here is the room. Here's the room. What do we got? We got 3 beds for if you're a family or whatnot. Let's hit the lights. So these rooms, it's cheaper to rent the room without the air conditioning remote. It's cheaper to rent it without the remote. It's about, I think, $10 cheaper. So you get all that, and then you get a bathroom. And I mean, we don't have to walk in the bathroom together. It's kind of tight. It's kind of tight in there, right? Get a TV, which Dude, I haven't seen a TV like that in so long. Here's the water shoes, guys, that we're going to be throwing on when we go down to the river. So you guys ask a lot about these water shoes. The bottom, look at the bottom. It's just like a bunch of holes. So there's some other water shoes that have like drainage, little tiny holes throughout. I like these ones because they're just literally a bunch of holes and the top is mesh. I've had those for like a year. So they're holding up pretty well, I'd say. And there you go. So there's the room. Now, guys, what did I pay for this room? What did I pay? I paid on Expedia $30 for the room for the night. $30. And what I'll do is on the right side of the screen, I'll put a little QR code you can scan with your phone camera app. You get the link, but I'll also put the link in the description below. So that if you think that's a good value, I actually think it's a really good value. And I'll tell you why. When I travel around a lot, there's a lot of like hostels that are between 10 and 20 bucks. And I don't do hostels. I don't do shared accommodations. I don't know if I'm just got the ick or whatever. But even in the hostels, I've paid like $70 to $100 for the private rooms at hostels, right? So there's not a lot of, from what I've seen, those options in between. Like that's what I want. I just want a place where I can put my head down in a place by myself and lock the door, and I don't have to smell hiking boots for about 30 bucks. So that's this Hotel Primavera is like my favorite spot to stay. And I've stayed there many times. They lock the gate at night. So that's pretty cool. So that's enough about that. That's enough about that. This is a cool little shopping road. I think there's a sports store right there. This store has a bunch of like cool clothing. I do believe. Now let's go. Where do you guys want to go next? It would be cool if we could like do a pick your adventure kind of video. Pick your adventure. So here's the Central Park. See, it's really clean. I think they recently did some renovations here. At night, when all the kids get out, sometimes I've seen like a trampoline set up here and stuff like that. And like almost like a little carnival. That's really nice. It's always cool seeing like how family oriented Costa Ricans are. And this is usually how towns are laid out around the church, with a central square nearby. Okay, so there's a Mega Super down there. You may see, I'll zoom in. There's a Mega Super. That is I believe a Costa Rican branded supermarket. I don't think it's owned by Walmart, that one. And they have really good prices and a lot of stuff. And if you're staying for a long period at Mega Super, you can give them your passport number and you get like a points program, so you get discounts on stuff. No, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna look in the church. Cool, so there's the church, guys. There's a church. I think I was respectful enough. I try, I'm a brute. So I try to be respectful as hard as I possibly can. There's a Liberia sign. I totally walked right by it. It's kind of lit up. All the towns, like most of the towns actually have something like that. It's the name of the town, and it's got a bunch of photos in each letter of each, some of the stuff you can see nearby. Really smart idea, like really, really great. Now what's going on here? Here's the Central Park. We'll stay up here for a second and kind of get a sense of what's going on here. Very nice. If you come here, guys, there's a soda right there on that corner that is closed right now, but when it's open, that's where I often eat. Really good value there. We'll go walk through the park, actually. So guys, I see a lot of comments, you know, like when you guys are like talking about Costa Rica, I'm reading all the comments, you know what I mean? Like I'm reading them like a creep just to get intel. I'm intel gathering while everybody's debating on things. And a lot of people say skip Liberia. And I'm like, no. Like it's honestly a really good place to come and hang out for your vacation. The reason why is that the inclination is usually to go to the beaches, right? That's what my inclination was when I first came here. But staying in Liberia puts you close to the beaches. You know, you're within an hour usually with traffic of Playas del Coco and Hermosa, maybe a bit longer, hour and a half to Tamarindo. But you're also close, an hour closer to Rio Celeste, which is super incredible. Lush jungle with lots of animal and wildlife and blue rivers you could swim in. And where we're going is Rio Colorado, which is north from here towards Nicaragua. And the entrances to the Rio Colorado, there's a couple roads. We're going to the close one because it's free. There's a couple roads going up there, and that water is also often very blue and very cold and refreshing. And there's like La Leona waterfall up there you can go to and check out. So being in Liberia puts you right in the smack dab of the middle of a lot of cool stuff. And actually even further north, you get into Dreams Las Mareas and Playa El Hobo with a J. because I know my Spanish now. I know my letters. Really nice area up there, and really less touched, I'd say, than the area of Coco down here near Tamarindo. And what's the name of the town up there? I think is it La Cruz? I think. Can't necessarily remember. We've done a video here, guys, at the museum. There's a museum de Guanacaste right here. So leave me a comment if you want the link for that video. And now let's get back in the car. I think the car needs a name, does it? Does the car need a name? I think given the damage that's on it, we'd call it Red Rampage. But given the size of it and what it actually is, maybe Little Red Riding Hood, something like that. Maybe Little Red Riding Rampage. So let's go. Cool. So welcome to the cockpit. You are driving passenger here on this trip. We're going to head back towards the main highway. It's just about a minute until you reach there, where you'll turn right and head north along the main highway. Now, heading north out of Liberia, I've never really encountered traffic heading this way, so you can anticipate smooth sailing. You'll drive through Liberia, and there's a roundabout up ahead. So you simply navigate that, and then you're just straight on going. For this destination that we're heading to, it's about 10 minutes more of driving up this road. But if you're heading to any of the other locations like Poza Las Coyotes, you just drive probably about another 10 minutes. And this road will take you right out to La Cruz, and then also Dreams Las Mareas if you're staying at that resort. So you'll keep an eye out for signs on the right that say Rincon de la Vieja, and that's where you'll be turning. The road stays paved at this point, guys. So it's paved roads all the way along. And from here, you're traveling just a couple more minutes up this road, where you'll hit a crest. And as you start heading down the crest, that's when you'll want to slow down. You're going to see these people walking here. There's a bridge that you can cross. You don't have to cross. Now, off on the right-hand side there's some parking, but it was a little bit too aggressive, the drop-off for me. If you've got a vehicle with a high ground clearance, you can probably do it easily. I'm just going to squeeze over in here on the right where the Little Red Riding Hood will fit. All right, there you go. So I just squeezed in a spot right in front of the sign here. Keep an eye out for that. Now, because it's free, there's not like managed parking or anything. So that's something to keep in mind. If you continued along the main road, I think about 10 minutes further, and then 10 minutes inland to the same direction we kind of came, there's another river up there with a location called Poza Las Coyotes, and that's a really nice one, and it's pretty cheap too. I've done videos there before. If you want to see those, let me know in a comment. But you pay a bit. It's like $4 a person or something, but there's a huge like parking lot. So the old saying, you know, you get what you pay for, sort of thing. Now here's what's cool. Look at this. So you drive across this bridge, you're like, oh, a bridge. It's actually quite a drop down there to the bottom. We'll go check out this side first, if we can get over there. Oh, it's right here. Let's just go right here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then the entrance to the swimming area is like over here this way. So we'll go over there in a second. Oh, actually, you know what? It's been a while since I've been here. I kind of forget. We're literally just traveling together here, guys. We're literally traveling together. So this is Rio Colorado. It comes off the mountains. It's further downstream from the Rincon de la Vieja. Now, when you're walking around down here, it's good that it's dry season because everything, all the grass is like dead, you can see. But still watch where you put your feet. There are snakes in holes, you know? There are snakes in the holes. Let's do this little hikey poo here. This is fun. It's really cool. Oh, I slipped there. It's really cool, like the rocks up here, how the water's just chiseled it out over the years. And look at this. Look at this cool little pad here. Oh, there's one of those lizards. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. He's on that rock right there. Oh, wait, maybe he's gone. The time that I looked at the camera. So it's flowing pretty good, but even up here, it's looking pretty clear. Looking pretty clear. There's it looks like a cave, you know, a cave posa there. I haven't swam there. I can't say whether it's safe or whatever. But really nice. You can come over here and take a look. Now let's go back over to the other area. I think the other area is more popular, of course, for swimming because you can walk right down into the water. And it's pretty interesting too. I saw a video of guys doing cliff jumping over on the other side. So perhaps it's like and it was like a cliff jumping channel. They were cliff jumpers. That's what I want to say. So perhaps this is like a known place for jumping in the water, I suppose. So we look both ways for traffic. Yep, that's good. And where's our ingress? Maybe right here. Maybe right here. Oh, this is gravel. This is the stuff that I fall off the BC Moto when I try to drive on, like this loose, sloppy gravel. That's why I wear those moto gloves for when I invariably hit the deck. All right, what do we got here? We got a tree down, guys. We got a tree down. Oh, look. We got a path around the tree. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. You got firmer grip there on the tripod. Look at the drop down there. I don't know how many feet that is. I'm going to estimate maybe 30 to 40 foot drop. Unfortunately, the water looks like it's deep in the event that you slip. Don't slip. Don't slip. Don't do it. See the detour around the tree. Nobody wants to like crouch under the tree. I don't either, actually. Now let's see if those cool things are here. When I was up here, there was like these almost hieroglyphs. Where are they? Maybe we can see them up the next one. Oh, here's another drop. Wow. It's a big one. Oh, bro. There's a person there. You heard me talking to myself. No, I just... You want to jump? No, not me, not me. I'm too old. You jump?
Sometimes good.
Yeah?
Right now, it's really cold.
It's cold?
Yeah.
How many feet is this?
Maybe 13, 30 meters.
30 meters. Oh, yeah? Wow.
Have you ever?
No, I've never jumped. No, no, no. I can swim good. I just don't jump good. Too heavy, you know?
You can. How you say? I forgot.
It's okay. It's okay.
Like
go launch. Launch off. Yeah, yeah.
First, you must launch.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. To test it. Exactly. Okay. Well, what's your name, brother? Jarwin? Josh, nice to meet you. I'm doing a video of the canyon.
You can jump over there.
Jump right there too? Oh, it's shallower. Okay, all right, man. Gracias. Nice to meet you. There you go, guys. He said 30 meters, man. Maybe my eyes, maybe my eyes are fine. He said he jumps too. So it's less shallow there if you're here for cliff jumping. So if you got a moto, like a dirt bike, just bring it down here, skip all the walking. Skip all the walking. This is a great lookout right here. Look at this right here. I might just fall. Wouldn't want to do that. There's those hieroglyphs. Or I don't know if that's what they'd be called. You know what I mean? Like the old, the indigenous kind of carvings in the rock. Pressing the wrong buttons here. There's another one. Very interesting, very interesting. I don't know, like, I don't know if they're legitimate, if they're real, if somebody came along afterwards and kind of did it. You guys are walking with me in circles. You're actually, this isn't so much a travel channel as much as it is just you're joining me with attention deficit. Wow, look at that. Cool, man. Cool, man. So we're going to go down there and get in the water down there. It's really cool down there. I'm so excited now. Said it was cold, and it has been such a hot day here in Guanacaste. I think it was like 36. And of course, there's no AC in Red Rampage. Little Red Rampage hood. That would just be too nice, right? I got it fixed and then it broke. And I was just like, I'm of the opinion now that if it breaks again, after I fixed it, I'm just gonna light the car on fire. So I'd rather not go down the path of absolute red. Look at these rocks here. You grab it. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Ooh. All right. All right. Look at this. It gets wet here a little bit. A little runoff here. Oh man, and it gets loud down here too. Powerful, powerful water. And huzzah. So there you go, guys. So it's easy enough. Easy enough. I mean, you might want to bring a stick. It can get a little slippy there. It can get a little slippy. So we're going to jump in the water. Guys, of course, using the water shoes, right? Look at it, they're all muddy. They're all muddy. I just put these things through the gears. And I'm going to put a link on screen here. And as, of course, in the description. All right, all right, all right. Cool. Look at that. Simply perfect. Simply perfect. Now, if I didn't have a camera in my hand, I may have been inclined to kind of climb around here. Maybe I'll do it anyways because I'm a silly goose. Let's see. Let's see. There you go. That's my risk tolerance level right there, guys. That's it. That's the extent of my risk. So you can swim here. I've swam up this to that rock right there. Let's do a live water test. Look at the clarity of the water. And oh yeah, it's nice and cold. Very refreshing. Very refreshing. Look at the clarity of the water right here. And it's that clear throughout the entire thing. So it looks to me like you can walk right out there at this point. And starting about there, you can swim out to that rock. And it's pretty calm out there. It's actually not too bad right here. It looks pretty choppy. I wouldn't want to get sucked into that right there. But right here, it doesn't look like it's too gushy. So there you go, guys. Poza del Canyon, free adventure place here in Costa Rica, and Hotel Primavera in Liberia. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you get notified when we upload a new video of our travels here in Costa Rica. Thanks again for watching. Bye now.